have here at Unique, especially in classics. Never ceases to amaze me what we get in here. I don't believe I've seen one of these in person before. 1929 Chevrolet convertible Landau. Now, you Chevrolet experts out there, correct me if I'm wrong. A few things. I believe this was the most expensive Chevrolet you could get, $725 back in 1929. Chevrolet touted their vehicles that year as a 6 in the price range of a 4, obviously going after their competitor Ford Motor Company. So underneath the hood of this car, 6-cylinder inline, and I believe 326 cubic inches. Again, you Chevrolet experts out there, let me know down in the comments if you know about these cars. Always like to hear from you. Let's check out the condition of the chrome and the bright work up front. Bumper looks pretty good. Headlight surrounds, of course, radiator surround. Still pictures, take your time checking it out. You're gonna be able to see the underside, interior, engine bay, uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description if you're watching it on YouTube. That's gonna take you right to our website. Of course, you can call us, 507-386-1726. This is the style of wheel that this car would have came with brand new. Of course, the wide white wall. What, rayon tires, I believe these would have been considered. All metal, of course. Take a peek down the passenger side. Now, as far as paint, it's not perfect. There's spots where there's chips. There may be a little touch up here or there. To me, on these old late 20s, early 30s cars, man, it just adds to the character of them. It's kind of a two-tone, I guess, taupe color, if you will, or a tan with the olive highlights kind of through the midsection of the body line of it. A few little touch-up spots that you're going to see there. Interior reminds me of kind of the mohair interior, I guess, if you will. So this car looking pretty darn stock the way it would have been back in 1929. We'll get around to the driver's side, start it up, let you hear it run. Hear that door close? They don't sound like that anymore. Of course, this convertible Landau with parentheses on convertible, because it's only this rear portion. It just unlatches and folds back. Of course, giving some open air to the rear passengers. Something else very cool on this car. Sorry about the noise in the background. That's a super snake over on the other side. There's your gas gauge. And that is functioning. Quarter tank in there. Rear mounted spare. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation. And once again, all those still pictures, uniqueclassiccars.com. Previous owner states this does have newer exhaust on it, tranny seals, and also an e-brake cable. Now, if you've watched my videos or our videos before, you know I always mention in them, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because you never know what you may see come through here at Unique Classic Cars. Well, if this isn't a prime example of that, I don't know what is. Take a look at the driver's side, and again, a few spots. Maybe where there's a little corrosion or a chip here or there. But what a fun car for your local roll-ins, local cruise-ins, parades, or how about just having in your collection. So rear seating compartment, also in nice shape. I love the handles as far as the door handles, window cranks, great condition. We're going to fire it up, let you hear it run, take a peek underneath the hood. In the still pictures, you'll be able to see the stamp on the engine. You're going to be able to see the engine casting. There's a little cowl tag. You'll see that all in the still pictures. All right, let's fire this thing up. So we're going to turn this key to the right, and that pops out this ignition cylinder. When you go to turn it off, you turn the key and push that back in to shut the car off. So there is the ignition on. Of course, push button or Start underneath the dash right there. Choke is here. There we go. This is a 6-volt system. You can see there it's stating charging. Makes a pretty nice throttle response. Look at the old gauge cluster. How cool is that? Lights are here. Three-speed manual transmission paired up with that inline 6. Here would be what would have been a crank for the window wiper. Not played around with that really at all. How many times are you going to drive this in inclement weather? I don't think very often. Let's listen. Sounds good. Very unique sound, you might say, as far as an exhaust in a car. All right, I'm going to slip around to this passenger side. I want to pop this side of the hood panel, so give me a second. Let me get that open. We'll check out the engine bay, and then stick around to the very end of this video. Jason's going to take it for a drive. All right, so hood panel open. Another kind of question, I guess, if you will, for the Chevrolet experts. I believe this also is the first fully enclosed valve in-head engine from Chevrolet. That's true. Go ahead and put it down in the comments, but there you go. There's that inline 6. Fisher body tag down there. Here's where you'll be able to see the stamping and the actual casting. That's in the still pictures. Doesn't that run smooth? That engine doesn't move. How about that? Want a car you're not going to see every day? Here it is, 1929 Chevrolet Convertible Landau, uniqueclassiccars.com. Check out all the still pictures. Call us 507-386-1726. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. And of course, we can assist with transportation.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Today we're driving a 1929 Chevrolet Landau with a rare Landau roof in the back that opens up for those rear passengers and for airflow. This is a 3-speed manual, easy to shift, clutch feels good, our speedometer is working, battery is charging, over 12 volts on the gauge, our oil pressure is between 10 and 15, and that's good for this car. This car corners nicely. Nice smooth running engine, a little more refined than say your Fords. Chevrolet was a little higher on the class scale. Cloth bench seat is comfortable, plenty of room in the back, lots of leg room for your passengers, good condition inside and out. The temperature gauge is down in the cold area. Now I'm not sure if that's going to warm up on the gauge because it has been running a little while. I would expect it to be in the normal range. A great looking, hard to find Chevrolet Landau from 1929. Take a look at all the pictures and learn everything you want to know about this car at uniqueclassiccars.com.